Hello, Colas, and welcome back to Viva Barca. Welcome to the home of everything Barcelona, where we are going to be discussing on the latest as usual, starting with Xavi and President Joan Laporta, who react to Messi's FIFA World Cup triumph, saying that he is the best of all time. We are going to be discussing on that as we progress. Then, secondly, talking about Frenkie de Jong, as it has been reported that the Barca midfielder is very happy and focused on the Barcelona only amid fresh Manchester United links. We are also going to be discussing on that. So guys, before we get right into the full story, please do ensure to subscribe, turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch right up to the very end. Joan Laporta and other members of the Barcelona hierarchy were present along with Xavi Hernandez for the premiere of the Amazon Prime Video documentary series FC Barcelona, known as The New Era. Ahead of the premiere, Laporta talked about Lionel Messi's recent triumph in the FIFA World Cup with Argentina, deeming it a historical justice. "It is a historical justice. He is the best of all time and deserves it," said Laporta, who is reportedly working behind the scenes in his bid to bring Messi back to the Camp Nou after the end of the season. Messi's contract at PSG, after all, expires next year, and there were suggestions that he may depart the club on a free transfer next summer. Xavi, who is one of the figures at Barca that desperately want Messi to return to Camp Nou, did not even shy away from praising his former teammate either. He even labeled the Argentine as the best player in the world. He said, "I am very happy for Messi. He deserves the World Cup. He is the greatest ever, the greatest in history, and he's my friend," he said. The World Cup final was one of the best in history as well. Talking about the French duo of Jules Koundé and Ousmane Dembélé, who faced defeat in the finals, Xavi said, "Both teams deserve to win the World Cup. Koundé and Dembélé had a good World Cup and also deserved it." With the season set to resume in less than 2 weeks, Xavi also talked about the club's objectives, saying, "We are alive in La Liga, the Spanish Super Cup, the Europa League, and the Copa del Rey. We are ready to compete. We want to win titles." Xavi and Laporta were not only ones to congratulate Messi on his historic triumph. Even Real Madrid manager Carlo Ancelotti pointed out the fact that the Argentine deserved to win the World Cup due to his contribution to football over the years. Meanwhile, the Amazon Prime Video documentary series on Barcelona will consist of five 30-minute episodes that will cover a timeline of Barca's disastrous 8-2 defeat to Bayern Munich, to the club's pre-season under Xavi Hernandez, including Messi's exit from the clubs last year. Messi's World Cup triumph brought a lot of reactions. I can't even count it, like a lot of reactions, and I'm not surprised about the reactions of our President Laporta and Xavi about Messi's win, who deserved the victory all day long. It was a great World Cup, the best World Cup that I've ever been played, the best World Cup final that I've ever been played, the most entertaining World Cups in terms of shocks, in terms of, you see things that are happening in football nowadays, what people want to see, what you expect, and you don't, it turns out now to be like what the World Cup brought was really great. Many teams surprised the world, beating some giant teams. Morocco going to the semi-final, the first African team doing that, and many important things that made the World Cup just so very sweet. And I definitely think that this will go down as one of the best World Cup that I've ever been played. The final as well was great. So Laporta, of course, congratulating Messi, Xavi as well. Of course, I think that was professional for them to do, to congratulate Messi for that triumph. Despite being a Paris Saint-Germain player, we all know, it's not a secret, we all know that Messi still remains in the heart of any true color. No matter that Ousmane Dembélé and Jules Koundé were our players playing for France on the day, we all wanted but Argentina to win. Despite Argentina not even having a single Barcelona player there, you can understand the love, the mark that Messi have left at Barcelona. Despite being at Paris Saint-Germain now for 2 years, it's something so great. I think, it was a World Cup never to forget. It will be a World Cup that will always be at the annals of history. So, of course, Messi continued to be linked to a return to Barca, and Laporta behind the scenes is trying to ensure that happens. Even though we know the financial fair play can be a big hindrance for us to bring Messi back to the club. But it all remains to be seen. Options are still open. Messi himself, does not want to, have never been talking about his future. He wanted to concentrate on his World Cup, which he have done so very well to even win the World Cup. And you can see that distractions were so important not to come. And of course, he did, you know. So let's see where Messi decides to go. Even though Fabrizio Romano have been saying that PSG look like the likeliest destination to, talking about his renewal at PSG. But let's see actually if Barca can compete to bring a better offer. Because for me, if Messi is coming back to Barca, it's just because of the love, the natural love he has for the club, not even because of money. Because to be honest, if Messi wants to return, he does not care about the offer that Laporta makes compared to PSG. So let's see how it goes. Then moving on to the next story of discussion. After having gone through the summer window being the center of transfer speculations, Frenkie de Jong once again finds himself being dragged into conversations about the potential exit from Barca. The 25-year-old, fought hard to remain at Spotify Camp Nou this summer, turning down a move to Manchester United, who reportedly had an agreement with Barca to sign the Dutchman. Having initially lost his spots in the starting 11, De Jong has even worked his way back, into Xavi's side and become an essential part of the setup. But the interest from Manchester United continues to persist, with the Red Devils said to be planning a fresh attempt to sign the player again next summer. Manager Eric Ten Hag remains a huge fan, a huge admirer of the 25-year-old midfield gem, and he wants him to join Old Trafford. Why that may be the case, as things stand, an exit from Barcelona next summer does not look like a possibility at all, according to Fabrizio Romano. The Italian transfer expert, um, has claimed that De Jong is very happy at the club and is very fully focused on succeeding at Spotify Camp Nou, and is not thinking about an exit from the club. And until and unless that changes, there is no possibility of the midfielder leaving. Romano also revealed that apart from Manchester United, Frenkie de Jong continues to have admirers like Chelsea, who could lose the likes of N'Golo and Kante and Jorginho in the summer. However, the Dutch ace is focused only on Barca and is not even considering an exit. Barcelona for Japara are understood to be happy with Frenkie de Jong, with director Jordi Cruyff among admitting as much recently. There have been talks about a possible new deal for the former Ajax man, albeit with a reduced salary. It remains to be seen whether talks over such a move prove fruitful. For now, however, a move to United does not even seem to be on the table. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.